you guys hear me? Is it working?
Upright, right?
Lawless. Alright, can you hear me on mic? I really should go help them.
Perfect.
Can you guys hear Venta as well?
Cam, do you have any friends you want to invite?
What was that?
Do you have any friends you want to invite?
I don't think so.
Say it, I'm your only friend.
Right upright. Right up.
think I will have to find an SP now.
Right up.
Alright then. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly or not. Basically, I wanted to just try this out, see if it would work and give it a test and everything. So we've been running DHJ pretty much every day since it came out. And I wanted to teach you guys some of the tips and tricks that we have learned so far. Maybe see if you guys can teach us a thing or two.
Up, right.
Yeah, pretty much. Stacking those keys, man. I'm so short. I don't know why. I didn't pick up as much as I should have. Yeah. BMs always miss HF for some reason.
Right.
Alright. So this is the dice, as we probably all know. In Judgement mode, the only thing that's really different is that you have full batteries that you have to collect on the board here. Probably the best thing that I can teach you with this one is that you're always going to have either 2 ups or 2 rights in the dice. There's going to be 3 dice that spawn. And if you get 2 ups, you have to think of the dice as, I guess, like, instead of like a square, think of it like an open sides or whatever. So ignore the front. If you get 2 ups, then think reverse. You can only get the sides and the back. You can always get the back side. Let's just put it that way. We can always get the back side. If you get 2 ups, then you can get the sides as well. So right now, what do we got? We got 2 ups. We got 1 up there, 1 right, and 1 up here. So that means we can get
Up,
1, 4, and 6. Those are our options. If we had 2 rights, then we could get 5, 4, and whatever's at the bottom, 2. That's probably the easiest way to explain dice. I don't know. Maybe that's complicated. Another good thing to learn or to keep in mind when you're doing dice is try to put yourself 7 spaces away from like the next battery, because if you're 7 spaces away, then you can always get the next battery no matter what, since you can alternate. Right now we're not 7 spaces away though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we get? Oh, yeah,
Up, right.
Nice. Yeah, you got it, man. That's it. That's exactly what I meant. Dice is really fun. You can actually solo dice pretty much if you wanted to. Sometimes I come in here early if I'm bored, and I'll solo.
Boy.
Hey, Kuma.
Hey.
But yeah, if you guys know, like, if you guys never done DHJ before, or you're struggling to find a squad, learning dice is a really good way to get into squads,
Right.
because people are always looking for others to be able to help more with dice. Welcome to the new people that have just joined. Alright, so where are we at on this board? Okay, we're over here. So we missed this battery, I think. So if I count the battery here, we'll go 7, 6, 5,
I think I prefer 3 on
4,
aim.
3, 2, 1, 0. So now we're 7 away from it. So we'll definitely get the next battery.
Let's go right up. By the way, Rekko, we're only missing the last battery by the out. Not sure if it lit up for you.
Sorry, what was that?
We have 3 or 4 batteries at the moment.
Oh, we do? Oh! Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. I turned my fix down a little bit, so it's not glowing for me. That's why.
I see.
No, don't take my pizza.
Right up.
Alright, so we just got a 3, and we need 4 to the next battery, but because we can always get it back, no matter what, you can always get the backside. So we're definitely going to get it. And this will be our last battery to get, and then we just got to get to the outs. If you're a Dustblade doing the dice, by the way, using Night Howler, the upgraded version, every now and then when you're doing this helps your group a lot, because those seals are quite annoying. Oh, okay, we need this one as well. I gotcha. If I turn my fix up here. Yeah, there we go, so we can see it better. Alright, to set up for this battery, we'll just go 7, 6, 5, 4.
You're gonna hit a 5 for the question mark.
1, 0. We can't set up for the next battery because we don't want to land on the mobs.
Up, right.
This blue circle here will wreck us. If you land on these mobs, they just deplete your points so fast. So we're probably gonna try and land on the smiley face here. So always setting it up before you you get to the the battery or whatever. If you can set it up properly, having it the most spaces away. This is 6 away, so that'll help.
Get ready for mobs if we hit a 5. On the question mark.
Alright. What are we gonna get? Ah, it's not so bad.
Oh, just 1.
Okay, so we can't get a 5, so we can't go there. We'll probably try and go for maybe a 3. If we can.
Right up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much we get today. I think this is the first time that 2 times has come out since DHG has been released, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Judgment mode is the final of the DHs. The part that we're doing now is the longest part of the dungeon. This takes a while, but we've almost finished it. The rest of it's quite easy, I think.
Let's go for the 6. Right up, right.
Okay.
Right, up, and we're out. Oh wait, no, we need the battery. Hang on. Rekko's got me all confused.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, so
It's a 2, 5, or 1.
we got 2 rights. No, 2 ups. Another thing, another little tip is this dice here in this corner.
We can take 1,000 energy loss
What is it?
with a 1, and then possibly get the 3, and then a 1 again.
That's where we came from. That's the entrance here. So the dice, this dice here where I'm standing at, this is the only one that changes. This one will either be up or right. So the rest will usually stay up, and then usually stays
Up, right,
right.
up.
So I usually look to this one. If this is up, then I focus on the sides and the back. If it's right, I focus on the top, bottom, and the back. Oh, hey, potato. Pandas.
Up, right.
Cool. So we got the next battery. Yeah, DHJ is not hard. It's pretty easy once you've done it a few times. Obviously the squad helps a lot as well if you have a good squad that you can work with and play
You missed
consistent.
the out.
So we missed the out. We're gonna try and go for the turnaround over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 away. So we're definitely gonna get it. So we'll try and pick up a plus
Right up.
on the way. Out by energy. So Kim's gonna go for the bottom one. 2. Cool. I give free lessons for pizza. So if anyone wants to give me pizza, I guess it's not really free, but QQ recruiting.
Right up, right.
At Arkham. Oh, okay. It's a troll recruitment. I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from the out, which isn't bad. If we get 2 rights, we can get the 6. We got it.
Oh, right.
So that means we finished the dice. Alright, so we're on to the first boss. So it's pretty much easy from here. That's the only... I mean, that's not difficult, the dice. It's just long. PW really needs to kind of shorten that.
Starting.
This boss is pretty simple. Just basic attacks and stuff. DD him down. And then he'll set up the first sequence. His first mechanic. Which is pretty much what we were doing before with the dice. We have 3 on the outside. And we want to move this little robot each side here until we can fill the gap. So we need
Right above.
1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to fill that gap. So assign one person, preferably like a ranged person, a Psy or Archer or something like that, and they will DD the dice on the outside to move it, and the robot will go to the space and fill it. And it'll do this twice. If you fail one time, you'll get a shield, and the shield is the first 2 times it's 10% of the boss's health. So it would be like a 14 mil shield for us. So we filled the first sequence. Now we need a 1 to fill the next sequence, since this gap is open here.
We didn't get it.
The only trick that I can teach for this boss is if you get too much of a shield, or you don't get the first sequence done, then just reset it. All you have to do is run out to the next room, and it'll reset, then come back in. And that's the fastest way to do it, because you don't want to get your shield stacked up and be here forever.
Debuffs incoming.
Another thing is when you get your debuffs.
Hola, mi amigos.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. I did it too late, but you
Man,
can
sucked
avoid
tonight.
the debuffs. You can use your shadow form or your AD or whatever
Up,
to avoid
right.
the debuffs. Those hit if you fail. If you get it on you, you can just use whatever dumb skills you don't need. A couple of jumps here and there. And that'll put your lame skills into cooldown. So that's the second sequence done. So now it'll go on to its next mechanic, and the next mechanic is okay, we're good.
Is it because other people can hear it?
The next mechanic is she'll say that she's rolled a 5 and we have to roll higher, so we have to roll either a 5 or higher. Since we got a 5 at the moment, our only chance to beat her is to get a 6. And that'll be the first sequence. She does it in 2s, her sequence goes in 2s. If we get a shield on the second sequences, the shields stack up twice.
Two ups.
Okay, we didn't get the 6, so alternate.
Alright, so we'll, so Kamushi's guiding the squad at the moment. He's the one that you guys are hearing, this guy. And what he's saying by alternate is, since it's on 5 at the moment,
We're already doing it, so that's why I didn't start doing it.
we'll alternate, so we'll hit the backside, and then we can, the next round, we'll hit the 5, because that'll be on the backside. It's just the same as the other dice. We can always hit the backside no matter what. So when he says alternate, it just means we're going to go for the backside of the dice.
Debuff coming.
Oh crap. So I just put my skills in cooldown because I wasn't paying much attention. It's my bad. But it's okay. If you do happen to do this and you're not a Dustblade, well, you can just auto attack until the skills come back on. Get an 80 there, just in case. So while it has the shield up, I don't find too much of a difference between using skills to using just auto attack. It seems to be quite similar, since it doesn't show the damage. I'll show you what I mean. Like when it has a shield up, it only shows you hitting ones, but you're just taking down the shield. Jeez, 66 mil plus shield. It's no fun. I think on the first time that we did this, we stacked it up to over 100 mil. And it took forever. Definitely not worth it. If you can reset it, then just reset it. If you do happen to get your skills on cooldown, your Dustblade, obviously a trick you can use is to use your ulti, and then just resets all your skills. I use that quite often if I mess up. The other thing is, oh, he's 80 there as well. The other thing is to just keep Constellation Arc on it if you're a Dustblade as well, because that'll help the physical defense lower on his part. Oh man, music's 9 stack is just annoying, yeah, can understand. Yeah, I should probably buff people. Alright, so that's, now we got the shield off, we can focus on the very last sequence. It does 4 different sequences, and the 2 of the same each time. So the first 2 sequences are you gotta fill the gaps, and the last 2 sequences are you gotta beat the boss's numbers. So we beat one number, and we're gonna do the second sequence of the last one. And that one, it'll say you need 6. Boss will ask you to get 6 or higher, which you can't get higher, but so at the moment we're going to try and get a 6. we didn't get it this time, so we're gonna have to face the shield again, which is fine.
Debuff incoming.
And a debuff. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, whatever.
Up, right.
Use a debuff on the boss. Take that. Oh, nice, man. Good luck. Hopefully you nuke it. Alright, so we got the last one. So what we need to do now is take down the shield and the health, and it's dead. Just make sure my inventory is clear. That's pretty good. I have 2 pegs. Oh no! Okay, good. We're good. I'm gonna try not to die. If you die on these bosses, it's not so bad. I mean, obviously, not dying is better, but it's hard to fail them as long as your squad's working good together. Alright, so it's pretty much dead now. And that's the first boss done. There we go. Oh my gosh, so many drops. What do we got? Jeez. So dice is the first one we do. We get that out of the way because that's the longest. And then the next one we always do is the fairies. So this red door. Doesn't really matter too much which order you do it in, but just dice is best to get out of the way since you can focus then on the rest of the run. It seems to be easier. Grab some chi.
Starting.
Might need a hand on yellow. So usually for this one, for fairies,
Okay, I'll hop on.
thanks. For fairies, we usually have like 2 people to a circle, then we have like 1 roamer and then 1
Tim just
healer.
wants to leave me alone in blue.
For me, I'm a roamer. Like, I'm usually on yellow, and my friend,
Oh, never mind. I have
my
gray.
like duo partner,
Exciting.
he'll usually grab the ones close to yellow and kill them in the circle, and I'll grab the ones far away from yellow and bring them to the circle. You just gotta be careful about going through other people's circles so they don't aggro your fairies. But yeah, the main idea here is to collect as many fairies, like the colors with the circles, as you can. The only difference for Judgement mode on this one is it'll say watch out and it'll drag you in. If you're standing close to the edge here, it'll pull you into the middle and you'll just, yeah, you'll die.
Rydia, don't be so mean to him.
So, other than that, it's pretty easy. There's nothing really hard about the furries ones. I'll teach you guys a trick. Some of you probably know it already, but others might not. It'll be for when the boss spawns. It's a little bit laggy on this one. This is so much animation. So if you're doing Judgement mode for like your first times, or you're in a squad that you're not really familiar with, if you guys are having somebody call out saying watch out or something, it helps usually. We used to do that at the beginning, and we used to have someone call watch out until we got used to it. Now it's kind of it's easy to, it's like a muscle memory, I guess. After a while you just get used to it. Oh, grats, man. Gets on the nuke. Yeah, watch. There's still times that I fall in there if I'm not paying attention. But yeah, you need to be pretty close to the edge to get pulled off it. Usually I try hard to stay closer to the outside edge. So I'm going to go around and collect as many yellow fairies as I can. These snow fairies here, they're pretty much just like, you can use them for any color. They're just extras. So if you have like a color that's lacking, I'll bring up my quest list here. You can see the different colors here.
Watch out.
At the moment my yellow is lacking, so I'll grab as many snow fairies as I can to fill that gap.
Since Natalie can't read, watch out.
Wow, okay.
Avoid these green circles as well. These green circles, they eat your fairies, so I pull them away from the circle. Yeah, they're good.
30 seconds.
Alright, so we got 30 seconds left, so I'm gonna just go and try and kill these as fast as I can in the circle.
Watch out.
Crap. Another trick that I usually do is I try to time it when it says you've got 30 seconds left.
Of course I would.
I try to time it to, I don't know, 5 seconds before. Okay, so that was a bit slow for my part. And then I spark before it does all this stuff. And standing in between these things here seems to work a lot better. Like if you stand in between these colors. Oh crap. I'm focusing on the wrong things at the moment.
Get off.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna straight up die. Oh crap, no. Okay, I rubber banded into the hole. That's okay. Alright. Let's get back there. On Judgement mode, it's it's easier to get back there. I say that I'm gonna fail, but because every so often it says watch out and then it pulls you in. If you just get to the doorway, and then when it says watch out, it'll actually pull you through the door. So you don't have to worry too much if you get wrecked
Watch out.
here. Alright, let's see if I can make it across. I lag like crazy when I go through this fire, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Let's see. And then rubber band, then rubber band, then rubber band. Yep. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay.
What is that, lemon lime?
Come on. I'm gonna die again. I know it, yep. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna turn down my effects here. That happens a lot. If you die and yeah, it just rubber bands you a lot there, so I like to turn down my effects as much as I can. Let's bring back my skill that I can use.
Hey, Rekko, target the NPC through the doorway before you get to the fire there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
And just teleport to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Alright. Alright, man. Thank you. Let's line up the fire first. So, what I like to do is I come here to where the fire is, then I turn down on my effects. Then, here's my shadow form. It's still a bit laggy when you go through, but hopefully it doesn't. Okay, so I'm gonna try and jump through. There we go. Okay, we're good. No. Please, seriously? That was gonna pull me into the edge. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so if you lag a lot, just tab target and use ADO when you're out of shadow form, and then jump to whatever you can tab target. If you're not a dust blade or you're not someone that can jump through, it's usually not as laggy. Sometimes you'll rubber band a bit, but as long as you can get to the door and jump up, that'll pull you through on Judgement mode. Or you can have a Seeker pull you through if it's not on Judgement mode. If you're on like DHD or something, you can ask a Seeker to jump you through.
Watch out.
Alright, let's grab some more fairies.
Hi guys.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I told you don't!
Who was that?
So loud.
I told
been
you.
a long while.
Shut up.
Wow.
Wait, really? Who was that?
Is that color?
It's Kiro.
No way. Wow. Hey, Killer.
He's post-transition now.
30 seconds.
Alright, let's see if I can target this boss.
Well, that's because you told him that he's streaming.
Get ready.
So I'll try and count it out. Once I get to about 20, 30 seconds or whatever, then I spark. I'm not counting at the moment, but I'm just gonna spark anyway. Let's hope for the best. Okay, that's good. Try to assign at least one person to the split, like just in each little split of colors. There we go. We're good. That was all you guys. I failed so hard. But yeah, if you get what I mean, like the the circles overlap each other. So if there's one person in each overlap, or even two people, if you can, well, I mean, there's 10 people in a squad, you only need 8. If you can put 2 people in each overlap, it seems to do more to the boss. Like it's a lot less chance to fail. All right, 2 more bosses to go, or 2.5. Oh yeah, good point, man. Embracing at the door also works, but if you're a male, then I guess you can't really. But yeah, that's definitely a good one to use if you're female. For this next boss, okay, I don't want to fail. All right. So for this next one, pretty much, if you have a Sin in the squad, it's always good to have a Sin when you come here. The Sin can just death chain this boss, so I can show you that once I get position. So if you're not death chaining or you're not helping with debuffing it, I usually like to jump up here. I don't know why. I just do. So let's see if I can zoom in here.
Starting.
Get rid of this. So there's the boss. And Kimoshi is up there, and he'll death chain it, and then he'll jump to like a red thingy, whatever you call this, red cage, and that should kill the boss. Yeah, we're good. And my door will disappear, and I'm still safe. I just have to walk forward. We've tried doing this boss without a Sin, and it can be quite tricky. Like it can be annoying. I don't see the point of doing it if you don't, like if you have a Sin in your squad, they can death chain it. Gee, 6 rounds, man. Good on you. Let's see what we got so far. So we got 18, 17, 10, 9, 6. It's not bad. Of 40 odd so far. Yeah, death chain is so helpful. This boss is pretty easy. Yeah, you can't really fail on this boss. Just because you can, if someone dies, you can teleport back like instantly. So the only way that you can really fail is if the lava rises too much and kills your party. But to avoid that, always kill the Shambler. As soon as we start this boss, have people ready to kill the Shambler over here. And make sure people are onto that every time it spawns. That's probably your most important thing. Having a tank like a Sin or a Barb to hold the boss will help a lot as well. So Kim will just spark through these or use Tidal or whatever. And there we have the Shambler that spawned. Good job, they killed it. When it says there's a curse,
Together.
try to position yourself like your teammates so close together. The range on this is quite small. You need to be really close. So we will try to position ourselves around this eye here, as close as we can. I've died when there's been a couple of people standing over here, so it's yeah, you've got to try to work together really well on that one.
Haha, great eyes.
Oh crap. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. Okay, we're good. The other mechanic that it has is it'll push you out side the edges. If you just stand close to it or you stand behind these little pillar things here, you'll be safe. So again, it wants us to stand together. Hopefully there's enough people here so we don't die. Okay, this is the first sequence of triggers. So it'll spawn lava triggers. And oh my gosh. Don't watch that, I don't want to talk about it. What was... I don't know how that happened. Okay, so what was supposed to happen is you're supposed to jump onto the platform and start killing triggers. And these are the triggers here. So I'll just jump across here. So you want to kill these as fast as possible. If you don't kill them fast enough, the lava will rise and you guys will definitely die. But it'll do the lava triggers twice. And from my experience, you have to do the lava triggers, like the sequence, twice before you can kill the boss. We've tried nuking it before, and every time we do, it just disappears. And it can actually ruin the mechanic of the boss. Sometimes we've had it fail on us a few times where it won't spawn the triggers and we can't continue. So we try not to nuke it from the beginning, and we just focus on those triggers.
Together.
Okay, so it should spawn the triggers soon. I think it goes down to about half health, and then it'll spawn them again. There we go. So I'll use my running buff. Okay, don't fail me now. There we go. This is better. Okay. I like to save my heavy hits and stuff with the lava trigger, since the boss, you don't really need it. Okay, don't rubber band me, please, please. Okay, we're good. Alright, yeah. So after we do the two triggers sequences, then you can just nuke the boss after that. It'll allow you to do that. And this is the last room. Oh, last area. GG to anyone who has to open these song flows. Oh my gosh.
Wait, we're doing 2 runs?
think we have TW after this. Wow.
Yeah, we've got TW at 10:30.
If you guys already ran another one or not.
No, it's the first.
Gotcha.
Hey, Cressa.
Hey.
So this area is pretty straightforward. You just drag the skeletons into the lights over there and kill them, and that'll start this area.
I love that lag.
I know, I do too.
You can kill these things if you want. Don't really need to, but yeah. Yeah, I used to open them all the time as well, but it just takes up so much time. They really need an NPC in here to open these Songflow rings. Just open them all. Yeah, definitely. For this one here, you can kill these skeletons. It's good to at least have like a couple people on them, and then someone healing them. But I don't think you need to. The main focus on this one is some ghost will spawn on the outside, and you gotta kill that. This one here. Now the way that you know, a few ghosts spawn on the outside. These ones have little mists at the bottom of them, and they're quite slow. Well, slower than this one.
Nat, do you really like that Rihanna song, Shut Up and Drive?
That one doesn't have a mist on the bottom of it, and it's
not really.
fast. You got to
I
kill
just
5
figured,
of
you know,
those, and I
you
think they
would
just
drag,
come at
that's
certain
probably
time
something.
intervals. I don't think the skeletons make any of a difference.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, grats, man. It's always good to get rid of those dice duties. 6 runs though, holy crap. Good job. Yeah. Try to have your ranged classes do these, do the mobs, not the mobs, the ghosts. So at the moment we have Ibri killing it, the Seeker. Sorry, which people still play PWI?
Gray. Soy tu papi.
So we just need one more. One thing on this one is once you get to the last ghost, make sure your team's not AoEing, because you don't want to like AoE the next boss, which just pops up. So this is the last one here. I'm trying to help out on this one. Thanks, Potato. Thank you for joining. Okay, I'm gonna take my phone off. Alright. This is the second to last mini boss.
Ready?
Yep. Ready.
Yeah.
So we try and nuke this one. Usually we get it down. Usually we nuke it. Some other times we'll get it down
There
to
we go.
about 25% or something. Okay, as soon as you nuke it, if you're a Dust Blade, go into Shadow Form. Because it'll start trying to AoE kill you. And it'll one-shot you. So if you can go into Shadow Form, you'll survive that. Usually, melees will try and step back a bit. Or use AD to walk away. Because after it dies, it'll just try and one-shot you. With this one here, have your CC classes aggro the mobs, and if every time you can CC the mobs, it'll stop them from trying to push everyone else off the edge. So I'll usually come along and do a couple of AoEs here, try to grab aggro, and stop them from trying to push. Every time I stun them, I'm probably gonna die because I'm a bit laggy. But yeah, every interrupt that you can do, every stun helps a lot. So I've just paralyzed them. I'm going to try and run forward and grab the next mobs. And they hurt, so just be careful of that as well. They will do quite a bit of damage, so make sure you have a couple people doing this with you if you can. Or if you're really tanky, then just do it yourself. And have the range focus on the wards, these things here. So at the moment I should have most of them aggroed. Okay, now that we have them all gone, all the wards, we can go and focus on the mini boss here. I'm just going to 80 so I don't get randomly pushed off, so I can get in here. And then we just kill the mini boss. And we're good. Yeah, jumping helps a lot as well, definitely. If you haven't stunned them, or you know that you're going to get pushed, try to make it so you're ahead of them and you're jumping a little bit, so they push you straight. Like, you can kind of focus where you want them to push you. Sometimes you can't really help it, sometimes you get thrown off in the wrong direction. If you do happen to get thrown off the side there, and you can AD and then jump back up to the mobs, you can survive a lot, or you just use Apo and jump back up to the mobs. If you have no jump, then you just have to die, I suppose. What do we got so far? Ooh, like 50-ish, 65, 80, 95. It's almost 100 little ones so far. It's pretty good. Still got this boss to go. Yeah, it does, that's true. If you get pushed, there's been so many times where it pushes me up into the air and then gives me a chance to walk back. Those are the best ones. If you can get those, and those are nice. I've had it so where I've aggroed pretty much every mob along the thing, and all of them were pushing me so much that I wasn't able to push me into the lava. I was just getting pushed in the air the whole time. Oh yeah, those mobs whispers. Good job, guys. Yeah, for the last boss, try to stack up like as much damage as you can. Having your Spirit of Assaults for your melees and having the right buffs always help. Sometimes we even bring in like a Mystic just to buff the squad at this point if we're not doing too well, but the main idea is to nuke it. We have gone through the mechanics before, and we did it pretty well. The trick for us on the last boss was that when we're doing the mechanics, we stood underneath the boss. And what that did was avoid the one-shot balls around her. So we could just stand here. She pushed us out at first, but we just run back. And then we tried to do all the mechanics underneath her. Again, when nuking this boss, you want all your melees and stuff to stand underneath it again, because you don't want the chance to get one-shot.
Ultis should be up.
The range people can stand at a distance. They're fine. So I think we have like a healer. Yeah, we got a healer and range back here. But everyone else should be underneath the boss because that's the
Okay,
safest
ready?
area.
Here we go.
Alright, let's see if we can do this one. First try. Yeah, good job. Well done, guys. That is a lot of stuff. Alright, what do we get? That's not too bad. 6 level 4s. How many did I have? 2 pigs, I believe. So I drop the rest. There we go. Yeah, 6 4s. Sometimes we get 7 or 8s on a normal run, but you know, it's all RNG at the moment. So we'll probably do this a few more times. We'll definitely do it more times over the weekend.
126 level 1.
That's 2 times, and see if we can get some more glyphs.
Nice.
And 6 level 4.
Too bad at all. We ran.
And Gray has some fun.
103. There's 153 level 1s and.
Yeah, with the last boss, so usually, you know, for the things like Upd, you know, Uncharted Paradise and whatever, we always had the Stormbringer hit the boss first, and that seemed to work really well. You know, it slowed down the boss's mechanics. Now on DHJ, it seems, I don't know how this works, but if we HF the boss first and then have the ulti just come right after it, it seems to work pretty well every time. If you can line those two up, that'll always work. Seems to. We've had it before. We've tried doing like SP ulti first and then HF, and we seem to struggle a little bit. But if you have HF hit first and then do your SP ulti, it seems to work really well. You could always give it a try if you're failing a little bit.
And I just got invited back out to the beach. So once we do randoms, off I go.
Thanks, Don. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, definitely. We'll have to 3v3.
Setting random.
How many did I get? 12. That's pretty good. You should expect to get like maybe 6 to 7 level 1s per run per DHJ if you're running normal. 1-2 times is going to be a bit more than that, obviously. And you also get your level 2 packs after you finish as well. But the main reason we run this one, it's something good to do together with your friends. Nice little challenge, and you know, another one is obviously getting those level 4 glyphs. I managed to get a few. This is what I have at the moment. Just 1 level 6. Well, yeah, almost got my second one. I think I'm like 1 level 4 glyph away, so I should be able to get that today. Get my next level 6, but I haven't bought any yet. Those are all just farmed. Thanks, Jazz. Alright, let's see who gets lucky today.
We're missing here.
I left.
Oh, okay. Pick.
Jeez.
Damn,
So
Ella.
lucky.
What the fuck?
How many fours did you get? In total?
Aloe got like 4.
6.
Good job, guys.
Did you say aloe or ano?
Aloe.
No,
Aloe.
aloe.
You got 3.
You got like 5.
Alright, we're gonna go and do some FSJ and then hit TW. Maybe some 3v3s or something like that. Appreciate you guys coming to watch, and if you have any questions
Thanks,
on the
Rekko.
DHJ, anything that you want to ask, just leave a
Thank
comment
you.
or something below. And yeah, thank you guys for coming again.
Want to get FSJ out of the way?
No.